Brianna, and this is my life on paper, and welcome. I'm playing along with Scraptember as I have been all month. You'll see the playlist linked below with all the people that are playing along. It's so exciting. And I am totally jazzed. So I've explained before that I work in bursts at my work. And so then there's, I'll work Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday. And so I worked ahead, didn't get to video for those days. And now I'm back at it. Ask me what I like most about doing a YouTube video. I will tell you. Well, especially with these series, it's getting me to do things that I wouldn't have done before. Nothing, maybe it's not exciting to you, but for me to have just the prompt, so the Scraptember is a prompt today, and this prompt today is stars. Well, that can be anything, right? You can do a star cut file, you can do a star punch, you can make your picture a star. You could stamp with stars. There's like a million different things, and I just wanted something a little bit different, and that is what I found. So let me show you my pictures first. I was actually going to use pictures of my niece's softball game because I thought, you know, baseball and stars, but these pictures have been waiting for me to scrapbook them. They are from, I think they're from March. Oh boy, I should have looked at that, because they are at the end of March, boy, or something close to it. You know, keeping up with this series, I take pictures from here, from there, something that would fit in the prompt, right? So I'm scrapbooking pictures of, oh, you know, right now I am in September. It might be July pictures, it might be June pictures, but it might be May pictures. These are the oldest ones, so I really wanted to get these done, so there's not that hole in my album. So here is my middle daughter that just graduated from college, and now she's on to grad school, and all of her friends and stars. So you can laugh at me. It's okay. We can laugh together. I went and tried to do an origami star. And I attempted it a couple different times. One time, oh, here you can see I got kind of close. And actually, if I hadn't, I don't know if you can see this, but if I hadn't wrecked it, it might have turned out okay. I kind of like the way this one looks, but it was supposed to tuck together and stuff. And I thought, oh my gosh, I am not making multiples of this when I struggle this hard with one. And I must have watched 4 different videos. People were like, oh, you just do this, this, and this, and they just flew through it. So I found something much simpler. Thank goodness gracious, because as much as I like to learn new techniques, I don't want to spend a lot of time. So what I found was Kathleen for Pink Fresh Studio. Below you will have listed not only her channel, she's called Scattered Confetti on YouTube, but you will also find the pin, a link to the pin from Pinterest. She has a beautiful layout. I will have put that at the beginning of the video. This is super easy. So I went onto my Cricut. You can make any size, or if you have punches and dies, totally, it's just a regular star. And then what she does is, and I left one undone. Oh, and I shouldn't have used the white because you're not going to see it very well. That was my bad. I wonder if I could do it. Hang along with me here. No, that's not going to work. I could try it, but my problem, and I'll tell you the problem even without the paper sitting behind here, is you want to start at a point, and go down to the other point, the indented point of the star. And it's kind of hard to figure out where, you know, you got to follow along. And as much as it looks like it would be super easy, a lot of these stars are kind of a little bit off. And you know what? I think they still turned out. So let me just see what I can do to show you this one. Well, that was pretty good. Right through the middle. And then you want to hit every point. And the other thing I learned is it's easy to miss a point. And once you start folding, you'll figure out you missed one. So no worries there either. The origami thing, bless it to all those kids that are like doing it at the age of 6. I could not handle that. So And again, see, I don't know if you can see, but like it's not perfect, but it still works and I love it. So on each of these, oopsie, and there I missed one. I did not do that one. And actually, I think I did not do that one either. All right, so we got to keep going. Maybe less talking, more doing. So there's another point. And there, stars do have 5 points. So if you haven't made 5 lines, you're not going to get it. But there. So that way on each of the lines, oh, and here you can see the other thing that I messed up. Whichever way you want to face, if I used solid paper on each one of mine, because then I didn't have to figure out which way do I want up. You're going to want to put the color that you, or the side that you want showing down. But now I just did them on both sides, and you know what? It's going to be okay. So you just get your points all bended, and it's going to naturally kind of pucker in the middle. And then you just play with it a little bit to get that little, kind of the little, well, the dimension, right? And the little bump in the middle. So there, ta-da, there it is. And I have to tell you, this was something I thought I really needed. I know you can make rosettes with it. It is also a trimmer. It is from We Are Memory Keepers. This is the first time I pulled it out of the package. I haven't had it that long, but it's the first time I pulled it out of the package. So yay for finding another use for that. So I'll get my failed attempts out of the way. The other thing then that I found in my stash I had a whole bunch of stars that were vellum, so I cut those out. So I did these in a couple different colors. I found gold paper, that's from Paper Studio, and they have different colors of gold. I did the couple white ones, and then here's a black one, and then the rest of these are this vellum paper. I might not have done, if I realized how many of these, it's not quite the same shade of gold, but it's similar. Had I known how many of these big stars I had, I wouldn't have had to cut and done the gold ones out, but I just love the whole bunch of them. And if I want more, I have these. And look how cute this is. This is on that same vellum paper. It's a teeny tiny one. I'll probably do more of those, but I just wanted to figure out where I was putting them so I didn't do more than I needed, because I got to tell you right now, there are more here than what I needed. I will love to use them on different layout. And in fact, I have a lot more pictures of this dance. So I will probably use it on the companion page, which you might see in the future. But I have probably like a dozen more of these little ones that I can do. I did go ahead and make the title. Their dance is called, they have it each year, Dancing Through the Decades. Of course, they missed COVID for a couple years. They missed the dance. So this one is a special one, and it was their senior year. After I got, this is on my Cricut. This is not my beautiful handwriting. It is just too perfect, but that's okay. It is on the Cricut. And once I got it all nicely written out, I realized it's a little short, so I just put the gold on the end there. And then just to give it a little bit of a border, I found this in my stash. I have a stash of just like black and white papers, and this one has black and white and gold. So we've got arrows there. And honestly, that's going to be my whole layout. The companion page will have any journaling that my daughter wants to do. So what I am going to do is put you on hold and figure out how to glue these beauties down. I'll probably leave one left so that I can show you how I am doing it, but I won't make you watch me do the whole thing. So I'll pause here and I'll be right back. Welcome back. What do you think? So I did use all but 3 of those vellum hearts, except for I do have leftovers that I didn't score. And I did score about 3 extra little ones. I did a little bit of overlapping. And I didn't glue this one down. Oh, yes, I did glue this down. Okay, well, you can see. I went back and watched the video that I have linked down below, and the first one I glued, which actually this big one worked really well. The rest of them this is what I have for like pop dots. I think more of a dot would have been worked better, but so that's what I did. And actually it looks like they stuck really well. I would say the one issue might be the overlapping part of it, but I like the overlapping part of it. This big one wasn't a complete star, and that's why I wanted to tuck it, which gave me a little bit of a bump here, but I'm okay with the bump there. And then this one, these over here, I actually will trim because they're off the page, but I kind of like that too. So I know some people might be worried about the bump of it. And actually what I was thinking is if I take some of these for the other side and put them more on this part of the page with the pictures on top, you know, maybe that'll kind of help buffer them so that they'll stay popped up. I'm not too worried about them becoming flat, but I sure like the lift of it. So I think that's great. So here we are with the final. How sharp. I mean, I think it looks sharp, right? With the gold and the black. And just imagine how many different ways you could be using this, right? With, like I mentioned before, baseball would be great. 4th of July would be great. You could see it definitely as a baby page and some pastels. Definitely like wedding. What else? Yeah. Think of any other uses. Definitely list them below, but you could use this on any layout. So again, look below for the link for the Scraptember playlist. I'm having so much fun checking out everybody's work and their interpretation of the prompt for the day. So check on see what everybody else is doing for stars. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. Please leave me a comment below. How would you use stars? I'm having so much fun with this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.